Okay, what's in here?
Control power message for Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Oh boy. Is that the thing that's going to learn us a great deal? In which case I want to do this first. Operations log. Oh, wait, this is the thing that was here. Why is it not in order? We had to get these two before seeing this one. Sure, whatever. E9 inhabitants released in 23-26. March 16th, I assume MR is. Cross-check complete. Sealed, archived, operation suspended. And then 30-20. G prime order received. G prime. Gaia prime? E9 runtime recommended. G prime store query processed. Gestation order received. Initializing. This is all in the same minute, pretty much. Alert G prime offline. Alert E9 nutrients depleted. Zygote banks depleted. Store file LK1A1 4510 viable. Waking multi-servitors. Multi-servitor power malfunction. Repair tasking. Process chamber repaired. Attached. Gestation initiated. Power save initiated. Runtime recommenced. G prime still offline. That person viable. Waking multi-servitor. Power malfunction. Repair tasking. Delivered. Accessing G prime instructions. Transport tasking. Hatch unsealed. Positioning. Successful. Hatch sealed. Multi-server power malfunction. E9 sealed. E9 operations suspended. Shit did not go well. If G prime is Gaia prime, then why is it offline? Like, they had the best laid plans. They set it all up so that it would work perfectly, and shit went wrong. And why did shit go wrong? Did Hades unseat Gaia too well? And Hades was, like, running the show? Because, like, they thought they'd got it all worked out, right? Where Gaia was going to be able to get back in the driving seat. But I guess they fucked it. Oh, hello. We've only got 3 after all of those, which were like the exact same thing. We've only got 3 holograms left. God damn. God damn, dude. Man. Okay. Hit me with that lore. Gaia's dying plea. Just completely fucking break my mind, please.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well.
But it didn't destroy Hades.
While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek. my creator.
Oh shit.
While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia.
Oh.
A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it.
Oh yeah?
Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Holy shit. Oh man. Oh man.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Is Silence feeling jealous? I think Silence is feeling a little bit jealous. Oh, poor Silence. Oh, I'm not the person of towering import, it's the girl. Oh, feels bad. Oh man, okay, so.
Scan malfunction rectified. Aruthia 9. Route 1 access unsealed.
It skipped over it pretty quickly, but I guess the biggest question that came from that was right at the beginning when she said, I mean, she got on it very quickly. I think she said like 3 milliseconds ago or something. But she was contacted, she was hit by some kind of communication or something. I'm gonna have to watch that back. Sometimes I'm so fucking glad that I record things just so that I can watch it back. Like, my own file of it. Because I need to, I have to watch that again, that whole conversation. Because that was like, just crazy shit and amazing. But yeah, she was communicated to with something, or something happened, and it was visualized by red lightning. But the red lightning is like Hades' thing. Well, I guess he's more like red tendrils and coils. But it was visualized by red lightning that like struck her and gave everything like autonomy. I guess they were no longer chained to Gaia. They had their own free will, I guess. And then, as a consequence of that, Hades starts getting out, fucking shit up. Gaia's going to destroy the both of them. Hades retaliates by, physically severing their chains. So they already had free will at that point, I think. But then Hades, let them all go, essentially, so they can roam the world and move themselves to whatever new locations they need to and shit. which I guess is how Hephaestus ended up in the Frozen Wilds. He didn't make it very far, did he? He's like, I have the entire world to roam. I'm going to move slightly northeast. I guess, to be fair, he wasn't actually there, was he? He was using that to build shit, but Hephaestus himself was not actually there. And remains at large. But that means they're all out there. It's not just like they broke and they were just subordinate routines that have no function of themselves. Every single one is alive, quote unquote, and is out there somewhere to meet and to interact with at some point in the future. And I guarantee we will probably meet, like, no more of them in this game, probably. We've met Gaia in that recording. We're going to meet Gaia, I assume, like, properly. We've sort of met Hades. I imagine we'll have some big confrontation with Hades, and we've met Hephaestus in the DLC. I would not be surprised if we don't meet any of the others, because that is prime sequel content, you know? So I would not be surprised if they hold all of the remaining ones back for future games, but that is just like a huge bit of knowledge that they are all out there. And some of them will presumably have good intentions, and some of them will not. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Oh, man. What a game. What a game! Huh? She doesn't want to jump to that. Okay, I guess we'll just jump to the ladder then. Yeet! Oh, fuck. My yeet was missing a key part of the yeet, which was the actual yeet. Wait, are we going up? Wait. There's no exit here. God damn it. That is not something I can climb onto. That is. Wait, where are we trying to get to here? Oh. Wait, which one did I just come from? I just came from that one, right? Yeah. Is that... Yeah, that's where I just was, right? Right? I'm not missing anything, I think? I just got completely fucking turned around. Blow.
This is
Oh!
going to be interesting.
Yeah, you could say that. Hey, guys! Strike a pose! Lance was like, I bow down.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive.
Hey, you know what?
Goddess spoke to you?
She's actually asking forgiveness.
She did.
That's more than I expected from her.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
Holy shit. What a cutscene. That was very emotionally charged. I love it. I love it. I can't believe Lansra was like fucking bowing down.
She speaks to the goddess?
I really thought she was just going to be like hard-headed and be like, nah.
The killers will be forgotten by the
So you can
goddess.
go back in here. You
None
can
of
activate
their
scan.
deeds will live on in her memory.
The mountain that fell. Aloy journeys to the ruins of Gaia Prime, it is Gaia Prime, in search of the Master Override, her only hope to defeat Hades. Damn. Oh, damn. Oh, I keep forgetting. Gotta get this one first.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart.
What's
There
up?
can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
I know what's going to happen to the Nora. They're going to become the Yesra. Oh, that's terrible. I apologize. What a shit joke.
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
This better be good.
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Man, they're actually giving me a choice. They're like, this is a fucking bit of a chat we're about to have here. You really want to do it now? Yeah, man, tell me.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
Why?
What?
Why? Why would anyone choose that?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Jesus. Who would get to this point and then be like, yeah, no, I don't want to hear anymore?
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, As suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed.
Rost was one of the braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Christ. She was 6.
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Ah. Rost weren't having any of that. I'm guessing Rost went after them.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No.
Oh?
Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
The fuck's that?
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But he did return. Did he finish the job? Did he fuck them all up?
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious. In agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
But did he succeed? She's assuming he failed, but he might have been injured because he found them and fought them and won.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12.
That's
Tracked
my
them
man.
to disparate places the world over, he said.
Attaboy.
Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West.
Damn.
The last he killed nearly got the best of him.
We're going to be following in our dad's
Wounded,
footsteps.
He stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Well, she just said that he didn't get made an outcast, he chose to be one. I guess because as she's... I mean, they're about to tell us, but my immediate theory is that because, as she said, it puts the matriarchs in a difficult position, because he was supposed to die as part of that vengeance, and as a man who was very much about following the rules of the tribe and everything, he wouldn't want to put them in that position, so rather than force them to come to a decision, he chose to make an outcast of himself so that they wouldn't have to do anything.
Why couldn't you just welcome him
That's
back?
my guess.
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
I thought they said he
Yes.
chose to.
We offered to do so On the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
Until you gave me to him.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
I think so too.
All right, Tirza, that's quite a story.
Yeah, so that's some heavy shit there. Right, I'll be off to save the world then.
It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
She walks among us, anointed by her mother herself.
Yum 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 meds.
She went into All-Mother Mountain and was anointed by
My
the goddess
life
herself.
has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure. I know your quest is dangerous, Aloy, but All-Mother will protect you.
I don't think it works that way, Jezza.
Whoops, wrong button.
All-Mother has blessed your journey. The goddess favors you.
Those who spilled our tribe's
Okay.
blood will pay
Hello,
for the
Lansra.
desecration.
How's that?
Aloy. Forgive.
How's that humble pie tasting?
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
Murderers tried to destroy.
I'm sorry I didn't see you correctly.
You still don't. I don't think you can, Lansra.
Forgive me.
Off your knees, Lansra. Start living on your feet with your eyes open.
They say she came from the mountain. That the mountain was her mother.
Okay, anyone else got...
I will lead a war party to Meridian.
People call out
You
for
have my
justice.
word.
The killers will
We
answer
will
with
fight at your
blood.
side, come what may. Until
She has been
Meridian.
anointed by the goddess.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Charisma.
She's the anointed.
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
Thank you, Aloy, for everything you've done. I will make sure Arana is kept safe.
Dad, I'm not a kid anymore. Aloy.
I saw you go inside and saw you emerge.
Forgot.
But it's still hard to believe. You were an outcast once. And now, I'm not sure what you are. May the goddess protect you on your journeys, Aloy.
She went into All-Mother Mountain and was
I will see her.
anointed by the goddess herself.
May the goddess protect.
Aloy, how did you do that?
You are favored by the goddess, Aloy.
Destroy the corruption.
Meridian is the city where Nakoa lives now, isn't it? I hope she will be safe.
Trying to remember who that is.
I will pray for you, Aloy. And my sister.
Probably his sister.
Aloy,
Man, there's a lot of additional dialogue here, huh?
In all my years Mothers, I have never seen anything like that. The goddess has chosen you, Aloy. You must do her will. All our hopes lie with you.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Just as All Mother
You
struck
entered
down
the
the
heart of
Meadow
the
King,
mountain.
her anointed will cleanse the land
Seems
of
you have a
corruption.
special role to play in events. The goddess favors you.
All
I think my
Mother
place is here,
Mountain open to her.
closer to home.
She's
seeing
the
to the
daughter
wounded.
of the goddess.
But I wish you well. May the goddess watch over you, Aloy.
That was... I've never seen anything like that. Of course. I'd never been inside the sacred mountain.
Yeah, it's a
Until
first
now.
for all of us today, huh?
Have you seen the
Does that
anointed
sort of thing happen here a lot?
Pity any machine that stands against
I feel a bit dizzy. May the goddess guide you in your journeys.
All right.
Goddess protect her so she can cleanse the corruption that still infects the land.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right.
Oh, that's that.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
I'm not like the other girls.
Maybe if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Aloy, did you go?
Could you not turn your head far enough
the
around to
mountain?
watch?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
Okay, fair enough.
I always knew you were special. But this...
Have you tried standing
Don't
up?
start calling me the Anointed or anything like that, Teb, okay?
I heard what you said, Aloy. But I still get to make my own opinions. Ow.
You can leave the fighting to others now, Teb. You've already done more than any Stitcher should have been asked to do.
All due respect, Aloy. But if the war's not over, I'm not done. I heard what you said about Meridian. I'll see you there. I'll see you at Meridian.
All right, man. If you think you're up for it.
I should rest.
She's so young for so much responsibility.
Hello, Resh.
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Oh!
Curse the goddess, and curse you. I no longer belong here.
I think you're onto something, Resh. Time to strike out on your own.
Absolute savagery. I love it. I love it. All right. All right. Out we go. Is there anyone else to chat to out here, or is that GG's? I think that's it. I think we're good to head out. Oh man. What an absolute madness. Mad to the power of Nis.
Sighting won't be easy in the snow.
God damn. Can we travel places now? We can. Okay. In that case.
To think he built all this. Alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
This way will maybe take us to this flower. We're gonna have a longer part here, I think, but I just want to make sure I want to wrap up this collectible stuff for realsies this time. I should mark it, huh? For realsies this time, so that I'm not like we are clearly this is such endgame stuff, you know. I don't want to be interrupted by the need to collect shit. Want to make sure we have this stuff finished up and we are ready to just mainline it to the end. There it is, the final collectible. Evening Wind, Water Lapse, the Heron's Legs. Short and sweet, and there it is, every collectible in the game. Wait, what the fuck? How do I have 6 skill points? Hello? I just spent 3. How did I get 6 out of that? Well, sure. The one thing we have left to get is this. Which I will probably not buy until we finish the game. I mean, assuming I get the 3 more, but I probably will, right? I'm kind of curious what this leads to. Is there a quick way down here that doesn't involve death? Doesn't really look like it. Like, it's just such a weird little offshoot. And the fact there's a machine down there, I'm kind of curious. But I feel like there's probably nothing. Like, there's obviously no collectibles or anything. So, I'm not gonna go down there. It is probably literally just a canyon with a scrapper at the end. Or a few scrappers.
To think he built all this alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
Okay, second thing I want to do before we end, speak to Rost.
Hi, Rost. A lot has happened. So, I went inside the mountain. Do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me? You said I needed to serve a purpose bigger than myself. Well, it couldn't get much bigger. It's the same purpose that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that. For Elizabeth, and Gaia, and for you. Well, I've got a master override to recover, so I guess I'll be on my way. Until next time, Rost.
Can I sit back down again and talk about other stuff, or is that it?
I should be going.
No, okay.
I'll try to come back soon.
I wondered if she had any dialogue I could hear about stuff leading up to them going into the mountain, but not including, but guess not. Okay, and the final thing I want to do is head all the way back up here. Wait, can I teleport directly to the retreat? No. And speak to Cyan about what we've learned, because I imagine Cyan's going to have some more stuff to say now that we know the origins of Hephaestus and more about the world and stuff. So we're going to have a little chat here. Probably won't be too much new, but I will take what I can get. Howdy.
I'm back, Cyan. How are things going with the Banuk?
I have been learning about the Banuk cosmology from the shamans. Their aptitude for geometry and mathematics is quite encouraging.
That's good. Hello, here we are. Hephaestus and Zero Dawn.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
Indeed.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened.
Something that we don't know the origin
19
of.
years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work.
Like, that's such a crazy thing.
Free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Hephaestus's core programming?
What did you figure out about Hephaestus, based on what I said?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there, in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan.
I found something that calmed the machines.
I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible.
That was a side quest,
She
right?
must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
You may have your chance yet.
So do I.
Metal flowers.
I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus?
Very possible.
Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, The only way it could have made it into such a system
Apollo?
is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded
sorry.
a great
Yeah.
deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
I was thinking Apollo because Apollo
She
would have
said,
had
"I passed,
knowledge of
but was
historical
insufficiently
poetry.
moved by her favorite period romances."
Alright, awesome.
Okay, Cyan. That's all I've got right now.
I hope we can resume our conversation soon, Aloy.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, I am assuming that the mountain that fell and the bitter climb is going to be that snowy place that I found a long time ago. Over here, yeah. Yeah, it's this. It's this. Okay. So, we're going to fast travel there. We're going to leave off for now. When we return, we are going to head up to this bunker that we could not get into before. We will now be able to. We're going to head inside. We're presumably going to get a whole lot more crazy stuff happening, a whole lot more lore.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Don't worry, Silence, I've been through here before. I just have to fucking book it. And I've already dealt with the Stormbird up top, so that shouldn't be an issue. And, everything's gonna be just fine. I hope. Man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the next part. I feel like it's gonna be a madness. It's gonna be a madness. Everything is ramping up so much now. I love it. This game is just super fucking good. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around. Share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Horizon Zero Dawn. Thanks for watching. See you then.